Hi, today I'm going to start working on my 1991 Buick Lesabre, which has a rusted out fuel line. The fuel line that's rusted out is on the fuel sending unit and the fuel pump, which means that I have to remove the fuel tank to get to it. That may not be very fun, we'll find out. I didn't replace this earlier because it was going to be kind of a pain to get to, and the parts aren't that cheap. And I can't go to a junkyard to get these parts because everything they have is rusted too. So that wouldn't do me much good. I'll just have to do it again in another year probably. But whatever the case, the first step is to get out to the garage and jack the car up. Next, I'll remove this wheel, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be in the way. Alright, now I'll see if I can show you what's going on. I'm underneath the car here, and you can see the fuel lines right here. They come from the front to the back. Got the fuel filter, this thing right here. And if I get the light here going, you can see that it goes into this really nasty, rusty line. I'm not sure if you can see it here. Right here, out of the fuel filter, into these hoses. And then, this big thing here is the fuel tank. It goes up behind the fuel tank, right next to the frame here, and these brake hoses, which aren't in use anymore. And it's leaking right here. So, I'm going to need to remove this fuel tank. And if I can get back here, the fuel tank is held on by these two straps, one there, one over here, and they bolt in here. Now everything in this car is pretty rusty, so I'm hoping that this will work out okay. There's the other one. These don't look too bad, so I think if I'm careful I can get these out and reuse them. But what does worry me is that the exhaust runs underneath the fuel tank. To remove the exhaust, I also, if you look back here, way over here, the exhaust runs above this hitch that's bolted on. And I know almost for a fact that those bolts aren't going to come out. so I can't really drop the exhaust. Oh, and that's also you see the fuel pump connector right there. I'll have to disconnect that so I don't rip any wires. Yeah. So we'll see how this goes. Dust shield also looks like it's on the way. That might be fun. We'll just have to see. And then also the fuel filler neck here. So this will have to come off before I remove the tank. Alright, well, let's get started. Let's see if we can get this little connector here loose. Taking safety glasses on for this because all this junk is going to fall down. Looks like there's a little white clip here. This thing. See if I can pull that out. Okay. Now I should be able to just disconnect this by hand. Of course, should and can are two different things. We'll see. There we go. And then I'm going to check for corrosion in here. And they look pretty good. So, in 21 years, yeah, salt frog test basically. That connector is nice and clean. Now let's see if I can find that little clip I pulled out because I want to save and reuse that. Yeah, lost it already. Oh, here it is. Don't want to lose that. Alright, now I'm going to take these fuel lines loose. Most likely there's going to be some gas that comes out when I do this. So I have some newspaper here. I'll have to open the garage door too, probably. This happens to be a 16mm fitting. I'm just going to use a crescent wrench in this bigger one. I don't even know what size it is. And I don't care. Maybe I do if this doesn't fit. I know this would be easier without the camera in the way. I recently replaced this line, so it's going to come loose quite easily. And there's the gas. Now, normally, I'm sure if you can see this from that angle, normally I would turn this fitting right here, but I know that won't turn, so I'm going to have to remove this one and turn the whole filter to get this loose. I do have gloves and gas all over me, but I'm not. Also, it's a good idea to relieve the fuel pressure before you do this, but I'm just going to let it spray all over the place instead. There. Fuel pressure is relieved. You'll also notice that I did it facing away from me.
See if I can get this filter loose. Looks like it'll come pretty easily here. Yep, quite easily. Now, after that one, let's try the other one. This is the return line. There's probably going to be some fuel in this one too. Not sure how much yet. Other one's still dripping. Not a whole lot in that one. Now remove the vapor line from the fuel tank. So it just has a hose clamp here. A little bit more, maybe. There it goes. Alright. Now to get this off, I might need a pliers. Yep, I think I need some mechanical aid. And there's that. Okay, here I am under the car again. And these are the fuel lines that we just disconnected right here. And if we go up to the tank, fuel tank here, these are the connections that go to the fuel filler neck. You have the vent tube and the filler. I can't really film these very easily, so I'm just going to take these loose off camera.